Good day, collective. I am Sarah B, and I am here for a channeled reading. So I am going to be going through these energies from the recent past, the present, and the near future. So I will be going through each of these individually and then clarifying the tarot version. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is a general reading, not personal, so not every message in this reading is going to be for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, so I was meditating upon this and doing this reading and got some messages for you. Now, we're going to start with the recent past. So we have an Enchanted Fern Grotto, Refuge. And then we have Speak to Yourself with Kindness. Okay, so what I got from this was it's a time to step away from an overwhelming energy. It's time to turn to within your higher self and your shadow self and start to heal. Now, I'm getting this message a lot. I know it's like, okay, Sarah, you say this every single reading, but it's true. I feel like there's a lot of healing that we need to do. This time is very difficult for many, many people. And we are not just asking to heal ourselves, but to be there for others. You know, as healers, and I feel like many of my audience, my subscribers, my community, are healers and have healing within themselves, and they need to step into that energy of being a healer, of having that energy out in the world and putting it into use. We need to be there for each other, and this is a good way to start, but you have to recognize it first. Now, I also got a reminder that we are still in darkness. You know, it is that time of year where we are still hibernating. We're still in the darkness. We're making our way out, but we're still here. So it is a time of darkness, so we need to stay uplifted. Okay, speaking to yourself with kindness. So if you can recognize how you communicate with yourself, how you speak to yourself in your head, is it nice? Is it how you would speak to a friend? Because you need to love yourself and treat yourself in the most special way. And so calling yourself stupid, or when you make a mistake, I'm going to share something. My big thing was when I would make a mistake at work, my immediate reaction was, you fucker. Okay? That has since changed. It's a lifestyle change, but it's like, I mean, I didn't really mean to be calling myself that. Like, I don't think that, like, I'm unintelligent, but the universe doesn't know that. So it's how you vocalize and speak to yourself that you need to really change the way that you speak to yourself, the way you view yourself, and speak to yourself with love like you would a friend. Alright, and be careful how you communicate with yourself. You are loved, and the universe is inside of you. Would you speak to your higher power the way you sometimes speak to yourself, that self-deprecating, tone that you use? Now, we have these quarrel and resourcefulness. Okay, so what I got here is there may be something in your energy that is going awry. There is something that others are looking to you for your help. And your quick thinking, your ability to be able to solve problems, your ability to be able to put a situation at ease, create peace. again, being a healer. You're able to deflect certain situations and disarm people. So people are going to be looking for this and coming to you with problems. It might just be to be a sounding board, or they might ask you for, what do you think? What do you think I should do? Or do you have a guy? Do you have a person? Is there anybody you know who can help me with this? I'm in a pickle. Do you know, collective, do you know anybody who can help me? Like that kind of stuff, resourcefulness. Okay, so that is going to be coming into your energy. Some people might be bickering this week, so be on the lookout for that. And ask Spirit to guide you. And the answers are all within you. So all you have to do is ask Spirit, your guide, your guardian angels, your ancestors to guide you to these answers. And you'll be able to share with people and help them on their healing journey. Okay, now with tarot we have, first we have the Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card came out for your recent past. Boy, oh boy. So you may have an opportunity to realign with someone or something that you weren't ready for previously. I feel like, you know how they say things aren't going to pass you if they're meant for you. Okay? And that's a true story. They might circle around to you again, but they're not going to pass you. So I feel like there is an energy that you might have missed the first time it came around, and it is finally, because it may have been years, it may have been months, but it's circling back around. This opportunity is going to come to you again. Now, I'm feeling like you weren't ready for it previously. You weren't prepared to be in this situation. Maybe you didn't have the coping skills. Maybe you didn't have the knowledge or the education yet. But the universe is bringing that back into your life. So be on the lookout for that. This will send you on the right path, and manifest it, and whatever you're manifesting will be delivered to you. This is the ending of feeling like you're trapped. This is the ending of feeling like you've been stagnant for so long. This situation is going to bring you forward, and it's going to be, I heard when I was meditating, breath of fresh air. So whatever it is that's circling back around for you is going to be a wish fulfillment for you. Now let's move on to the present. We have Storm Spirit, Chaos. We have, you don't have to go it alone. Reach out for support in this time. Community. So, what I received from Spirit here was the problems people have leaned on you to solve from the past keep coming up. So these people who have been asking you to solve these issues, the problems that they need help with, they keep popping up. Okay? But it's time that they start to reconcile their problems. You might have to put up boundaries. It's time that they recognize that they have to solve their problems. You can't always be the one to that they come to with their issues, that they have to learn to know who to contact, to know who to go to. They need to have these problem-solving skills and hone in on their own skills, just like you have. Maybe it's something you want to teach them or show them how you go about networking or connecting with people, or just, educating them on what to do in a situation or a crisis. Okay, so we're focusing on this one now. You don't have to go it alone. This is not solo chaotic energy, okay? This is group chaos. And doesn't that make sense with the energy that we're in now in this world? So it's many people are involved in this. So this could be like people are fighting amongst your family or your friends, or there's like people are taking sides. There might be some kind of scandal or drama in your workplace, or amongst the people you know, or maybe in your town. Maybe you're from a small town and there's always that story about Mrs. So-and-so who this happened to them, and there's always like, oh, do you believe this or do you believe that? So I feel like it's like a chaotic energy that is not alone. It's not just you that are feeling it. There might be many people involved in this. And it's time that you and them get their head in the game. That's what I heard, get their head in the game, and it made me think of High School Musical with that song from High School Musical. If you don't know, check it out. So it's time that you rely on people. Maybe you can solve this chaotic energy together and form a community and get through it. It might help move things along. And I am moving on to adaptability. Okay? You're not going to break this energy, but what they learn is only going to make them stronger. You stronger, them stronger. It's about adapting to the chaos. It's about trying to solve these problems and get through it together. You're being asked to be adaptable right now and find strength in each other. You don't have to go it alone. It takes a village. So, but you can't always be the ego who wants to do things by themselves and doesn't want to ask for help. You have to be adaptable to change, and when that change comes, keep an open heart and an open mind. Or say maybe you have a new roommate, times are tight. People are looking to room with other people. So maybe you guys have different personalities. Maybe you're in college and you have a new roommate, and you have to learn to adjust to each other, but they're doing the same thing for you. So it's about being adaptable in situations. Talking it through, communication. All right, so then we move on to the tarot in our present energy. Okay, we have the Justice card, the Ace of Cups, and the Moon. Boy, oh boy, that's talking about change, right? So you sometimes feel like a one-person show. I love when Spirit drops stuff like that. Okay, a one-person show with your love and positivity. Like, oh, this is where I literally saw the Ace of Cups. What I saw when I was meditating upon these cards was somebody walking around with a big cup. How in the Rider-Waite they have these big chalices that they're holding. So somebody's walking around with their big cup, maybe They're saying hi to everybody, keeping a positive, hey, how's it going? But it's almost like you're drunk on this feeling of raising vibrations and trying to be the positive one and the sunlight in people's lives. That it's like you are going around stumbling over yourself like a drunk person, like try to splash it on people, trying to give people more love, nourish them with your positivity and your love. So I feel like you feel like you're a one-person show with this love and positivity. And you're stumbling through a crowd, spilling on everyone. And there's so many changes going around you that you are like, I want everybody to feel what I'm feeling with this justice card. You want everybody to feel good. You want everybody to feel that balance. And that's part of your soul. You want people to feel good. Like I said, once again, you guys are healers. And when you do go out in public, and it's hard because you feel a lot of emotion, you are picking up on other people's energies, that you are feeling this, you want everybody to, you want to spread the love, you want to spread this healing energy. All right, so there's a lot of changes going on right now. And there are many changes that are right around the corner as well. So the new moon, this new moon is on the 18th of January. So it's about manifesting and putting wants into action. Make sure you're manifesting exactly what you want and how you want it. So, and don't just sit there manifesting. Make sure you're putting these actions out into the world, working on your manifestation so you can get to that frequency even faster. I feel like you have a sense that things are moving forward because you are putting in the work. You are, getting your frequency higher. You are feeling like you are, have this stride that you are moving and grooving. And that's why you have this cup that you're walking around with that you're like, I want to share with everybody who doesn't feel the same way as I do. But unfortunately, they have to do their due diligence as well. They have to do their manifestations and they have to put their work in too so they can get that. It's lovely to nourish people and to want to help. Absolutely. But they also have to put in the work if they want it as bad as you. But setting a good example is always a good thing. But things are coming together in your favor. So whatever you're doing is working, so keep that up. Now we're moving on to the future, the near future. So we have Thicket of Thorns, uncertainty. Okay, now 2 cards came out for this one. Breathe in and say yes. So with this one, I got changes you have manifested have brought you into a new path and you are freaked out. Remember when I said in the past, you weren't ready. You weren't ready to grasp this energy, so you passed on it. You got freaked out. Well, here it's coming again in the near future. It's coming around. You're freaking out right now, aren't you? You're like, I'm freaking out. I just got the chills. And I have a heavy sweater on. I'm like borderline sweating. So, this has you freaked out. You're scared. Because here comes this energy again. And this could be, but you've changed so much. I was told to point out this butterfly above our head. You've changed, you've transformed since this last came around. So you have to really have faith in yourself and self-confidence. You're saying to yourself, it's almost like when I say self-confidence, you are saying, is this too good? Do I deserve this? Am I worthy of what's coming? This is what I manifested. This is my dreams and desires. Am I worthy of this? Am I prepared? Do I deserve this goodness that's coming in? All right, so it's time to realize that you are definitely deserving. No matter what your past may look like, you are working towards a brilliant future. You know, since this opportunity came around last time, you have put in a lot of work. And you deserve everything that's coming to you, all of the good things. And don't think for a second that you don't. You are worthy, you're bright, you're beautiful, you're hardworking. And whatever that you have been manifesting is coming in, and you're well deserving of it. Now we have organization. You are being called to prioritize. Decide what is important in your life. So many things have changed, especially since this last opportunity came in. And it's now time to decide what is important. So you should actually go over your priorities. How have they changed from the last time this opportunity came in? How have you changed? How have you grown? What coping skills have you acquired? I always say with the tarot that the Fool, you know, that little bag is the bag of lessons, because, you know, it's the hero's journey, the Fool. So he starts out with this little bag on his shoulder, and he goes through this whole journey, and during his journey he's putting in all the lessons, you know, leaving behind the stuff that doesn't resonate or didn't work out, but he's bringing along the lessons with them and the coping skills and everything that they've learned along the way. And during this journey, when they need to, they pull it out. So what can you pull out of your bag? It's time for you, like I said, to decide what is important. So many things have changed. Now that you have what you asked for, show the universe that you are more than capable of keeping it bright and shiny. So know that now that you have what you want, take good care of it. Keep it beautiful, and show the universe that you are more than deserving by treating it well, by showing gratitude. Okay, so for the near future, the tarot cards that we received are the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles. So we have putting the work in, of course, with the 8 of Pentacles card. So you're putting the work in. Nothing will come. Okay, nothing will come, and it certainly won't be maintained without putting the work in. Okay, so all this that's coming to you, you have to maintain it. When you show the universe that you are worthy, and the universe says, okay, now is your time, I'm presenting you with this opportunity, you have to show that you're more than capable of handling it by putting that work in. Maintenance will be required. No one said it was going to be easy, is what I heard. Stay the course and try not to be distracted by what low-level energy beings are saying to you. There's going to be people who are going to try to dissuade you, who are trying to deter you and break your stride. Stay away from this energy. Ask your higher powers to protect you. And keep your confidence and your chin up. Keep your energies high and your levels up. Because there are going to be people who are jealous of the things that are coming in for you. People who don't want this to be a success. Whatever it is. Who don't want you to succeed. Who don't want you to be happy. So make sure you're protecting your energy, because there are going to be low-level beings that are going to be coming to you trying to take this away from you. So make sure you're staying positive and trust in the universe that you're where you're meant to be, you're very deserving, and everything that you're getting is because you've worked really hard for it. Alright, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope this helped, and I appreciate you guys. I go live every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7. Please click on like and subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell. That way you're going to know when I post videos and I go live. Alright, so thank you so much. If I don't see you on my lives, I'll see you here next time. Bye guys.